Tammy Slaton's big announcement could spell doom for 1000 sisters. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. 1000 Sisters Season 7 found Tammy Slaton in a new relationship with a woman named Andrea, and they recently took a big step forward in their relationship. 38-year-old Tammy was single for a long time before she met Andrea on an online dating website. They took things slow at first, but things sped up after Andrea met Tammy's mother, Darlene. Tammy's been through a lot of change since making her TV debut, but she never really found her footing until 1000 Sisters Season 7. Losing weight gave Tammy a new lease on life, and she's finally comfortable in her own skin. She has an active social life and even started dating Andrea. But could the whirlwind engagement hurt the show? Before losing weight, Tammy rarely left the house. Though her limited mobility made it hard to meet new people, Tammy never lacked romantic interests. Even at her heaviest, the 1000 Sisters Season 7 star had no trouble meeting potential suitors because she spent time in BBW chat rooms. BBW stands for Big Beautiful Women, and Tammy met several boyfriends there. During 1000 Sisters Season 4, Tammy finally met a nice guy, Caleb Willingham, a rapper and poet who also struggled with food addiction. The two fell in love and were married in 2022. Sadly, 41-year-old Caleb died in 2023, only 6 months after the couple tied the knot due to obesity. Tammy found herself widowed and on her own again. Tammy announced her engagement to Andrea Dalton on June 24, 2025 during the Creative Chaos podcast, casually referring to Dalton as her fiancé. The revelation surprised host Hunter Izell, prompting Tammy to show off her sparkling engagement ring and a necklace bearing Andrea's name. The couple, together for nearly 3 years after meeting on a dating app, went public in April 2025. Tammy expressed initial concerns about her family's reaction to dating a woman, but the Slatons were supportive. This engagement marks a new chapter for Tammy. Though her relationship is exciting, it could be a distraction from her commitment to 1000 sisters. Now that she's in a relationship, she may spend less time with her family, which would change the show. Tammy's weight loss journey is a testament to resilience. Starting at 725 pounds, the 1000 Sisters star faced severe mobility issues, relying on a wheelchair and oxygen. She needed around-the-clock care, and much of the burden fell on her family. Tammy was simply too big to get around safely, so she had no independence to speak of. By June 2025, Tammy had shed over 500 pounds, weighing around 225 pounds and wearing nearly a size medium. Now that Tammy's independently mobile, the 1000 Sisters Season 7 star no longer needs oxygen during the day and enjoys simple milestones like buckling a seatbelt. Now that Tammy has someone in her life, she may need the show less and less. The actor shared a video in defense of the TLC star, captioned, "You mess with Amy, you mess with Johnny." The video opens with Schlegel enthusiastically shouting, "Amy, it's your pal Johnny. I wanted to call and just tell you, thank you. You know, you've thrown your support behind me and it means a lot more than you'll ever know. People like us, you and me, you know we gotta stick together against all the haters," he said before he got himself worked up. Slaton responded in the comments saying, "Love you, Johnny, cute cakes." Fans of the 1000 Sisters star also reacted to the unusual friendship in the comments, with one saying, "Amy, how cool is this? He's got your back. I'm gonna go follow him now. He gets us." "Right, there will be no Amy slander around me. Instant throat punch coming," another said. The camel Johnny is referring to comes from a September 2024 incident in which Slaton was allegedly bitten by a camel during a visit to a Tennessee zoo. Following the bite, safari park deputies came to scope out the alleged incident when they were immediately overtaken by suspicious odors coming from the guest's vehicle, according to official statements. Marijuana and psychedelic mushrooms were allegedly found inside Slaton's vehicle, along with 2 young children. The TLC star was then arrested on suspicion of illegal possession of Schedule 1 and Schedule X drugs, as well as child endangerment charges. Also involved was a man named Brian Scott Lavorne, who was arrested alongside Slaton on suspicion of the same charges. The pair were booked into TN's Crockett County Jail, according to court documents. Before their booking, Slaton was escorted to a hospital for treatment for the alleged camel bite. 1000 LB Sisters is likely to return to TV with Season 8, expected to cover some interesting storylines. The popular reality TV show has undergone significant changes over the last few years. Initially, 1000 LB Sisters focused on the weight loss journeys of Amy and Tammy Slaton, showcasing their struggles and arguments, some of which went viral on social media. As the seasons progressed, Amy and Tammy transformed their lives by adopting healthier habits. Both underwent weight loss surgery, which helped them become more independent and achieve their personal life goals. Their successful transformations have inspired others facing similar challenges. 1000 LB Sisters Season 7 primarily focused on Amy's romantic life after her divorce and Tammy's skin removal surgery. The season highlighted Amy's relationship with her boyfriend, Brian Lavorne, and their rapid progression from dating to engagement. The couple's engagement was shown in Season 7, with Brian proposing to Amy with a horror-themed ring. The season also showcased Tammy undergoing skin removal surgery and her transformation after undergoing the procedure. There are several valid reasons why the network may continue to produce more seasons of 1000 LB Sisters, but the most important reason is the fan response. In recent months, viewers have expressed a desire to see more of Tammy and Amy's lives on TV. They've taken to social media to discuss potential storylines and debate why the show shouldn't end just yet, despite the Slaton sisters reaching their weight loss goals. Recently, one viewer created a Reddit thread, FrostyNet5451, urging the network not to take away 1000 LB Sisters yet, stating, "TLC, you better not." Thousands of fans liked the Reddit post, with many expressing a desire to see more seasons. One Redditor commented, "Maybe they'll change it from 1000 Pound Sisters and make it 1000 Pounds Family," giving the network a nice idea to continue the show while allowing other family members to showcase their journeys as well. Another Redditor wrote, "I wholeheartedly agree with you," echoing the original poster's sentiment that it would be in the network's best interest to continue the show. Someone else shared straight facts, writing, "This show is always at the #1 spot of the most watched show on HBO Max." In the upcoming seasons of 1000 LB Sisters, the focus could shift towards Tammy's remarkable makeover following her incredible weight loss journey. While she has shed an impressive 500 pounds and undergone skin removal surgery, her transformation is far from over. Tammy may need to undergo further procedures to fully embrace her new life with confidence. This could include additional skin removal surgeries, especially on her lower body and other areas of concern. Additionally, she may decide to undergo cosmetic enhancements to enhance her physical appearance, such as improving her smile and updating her hairstyle. It's only a matter of time before she begins focusing on these issues, gradually improving her hair and overall appearance. The upcoming seasons could capture Tammy's full body makeover, documenting the ups and downs of shedding over 500 pounds. The network could even step in to support Tammy's cosmetic procedures, ensuring the continuity of 1000 LB Sisters for many seasons and helping her achieve her ultimate goals. This collaboration would not only benefit the show, but also empower Tammy in her journey towards her dream self. Similar to Tammy, Amy also needs time to wrap up her journey on the show in a positive way. She underwent weight loss surgery before Tammy and successfully achieved her goal of becoming a mother while bettering her life. However, things took a turn for the worse in 1000 LB Sisters Season 5, when Amy split from her husband, Michael Halterman. Although Amy was able to break free from the unhealthy relationship, the aftermath took a toll on her, leading to a slight relapse. The pressure of being a single mother of 2 children further added to her stress, causing her to struggle with postpartum blues. In 1000 LB Sisters Season 7, Amy was depicted as the controversial character, with the focus on her whirlwind romance with Brian. Despite facing backlash from her family over their engagement and wedding plans, Amy is embarking on a new chapter in her love life. Fans would want to see her relationship progress and hope for a happy ending. The upcoming seasons could show Amy's journey down the aisle and her life with Brian after marriage, potentially leading to a redemption arc for her character. Viewers may anticipate a positive resolution for Amy as her story unfolds. Brittany Combs' storyline is expected to take center stage in the future seasons of 1000 LB Sisters. The sister-in-law of Tammy and Amy is vocal about her desire to become a mother, but acknowledges she should lose weight first. The upcoming seasons offer an opportunity to document Brittany's weight loss journey, culminating in her dream of motherhood. Additionally, viewers can witness the challenges she faces in her marriage to her husband, Chris Combs, a fan favorite. The network can seamlessly integrate Britney's journey into the show's evolving plot, providing viewers with another inspirational weight loss story. There has been no official announcement from the network about 1000 LB Sisters Season 8. However, the open-ended conclusion of Season 7 hints at a possible return of the show. Unlike other shows, such as Sister Wives, which often face turmoil, the Slaton family remains strong and united. With each member having their own personal goals, the network will likely keep airing the show until their journeys are complete. The consistent presence of family members in every season is a strong indicator of the show's continued success. All signs point to a strong chance of 1000 LB Sisters making a return. 1000 LB Sisters star Amy Slaton has shared a glimpse into her family life home as she celebrates a special milestone with her sons Gage and Glenn. Taking to Instagram, the reality star posted a new video of her youngest son Glenn, leaving fans all thinking the exact same thing. The 34-year-old is mom to sons Gage, 4, and Glenn, 3, who she shares with her ex-husband Michael Halterman. Amy is currently engaged to partner of 1 year, Brian Scott Lavorne. In the Instagram clip, Amy is celebrating Glenn's 3rd birthday as the tiny tot opened presents from fans. 1000 LB Sisters star Amy Slaton celebrates her son's birthday in an Instagram video. "Y'all made his day, he's so happy," Amy captioned the video. The footage reveals Glenn sitting on the floor of their family home wearing a kid's chef costume, playing with his new toys. "Can we say thank you?" Amy sweetly prompted her child. In the comments section, fans couldn't get over how much Glenn has grown and how much he looks like his mom. "He is precious and looks just like his mama," wrote one fan. "Happy 1-year anniversary, baby. 1 year down a lifetime to go." Amy captioned a photo of the pair. Amy and Brian are set to tie the knot on October 31st, 2025 in a special Halloween-themed ceremony. Amy welcomed her first son, Gage Dion, with ex-partner Michael Halterman in November 2020. She then went on to welcome her second son, Glenn Allen, in July 2022. In December last year, Amy confirmed her 2 sons are actually named after horror film characters. Her eldest son appears to have taken inspiration from the child in Stephen King's Pet Sematary, while Glenn's name comes from the 2004 movie Seed of Chucky, with Chucky and his demon bride Tiffany sharing a son with the same name. When 1000 LB Sisters began in 2020, Amy had one dream in mind: to become a mom. At a starting weight of 406 pounds, 184 kilograms, she knew her weight loss journey would play a significant role in achieving that dream. After losing the first 124 pounds, 56 kilograms, Amy underwent her gastric bypass. She announced she was pregnant a few months after the procedure during Season 2, Episode 1 of the hit reality series. At the time, Amy admitted she was really scared, having only undergone the important weight loss surgery 4 months prior from which she hadn't fully recovered. Due to her weight, Amy's first pregnancy was also considered high risk. At 35 weeks pregnant, she was rushed to hospital after experiencing strong contractions with her first child. Amy was forced to undergo a cesarean section after she went into labor a month before her due date. Having a C-section when you're this size, there's a lot of fat and muscle that the doctor has to get through to get to your baby, she feared at the time. Being obese, I could have birth complications. Thankfully, Amy's pregnancy went okay, and Star welcomed her baby boy, Gage. Amy hopes that Tammy meeting her nephew will finally give her the motivation to get her weight loss on track on 1,000 pounds. Sisters on 9 now. 1000 LB Sisters stars. Tammy and Amy Slaton took a special trip down memory lane as they revisited the scrapyard where they used to have to weigh themselves. In a throwback clip shared by TLC, Tammy explained that due to their size, they couldn't weigh themselves on a regular scale at the doctor and had been visiting the scrapyard from a young age. "We would drive up on the scale, weigh the car with everybody in it. Then I'd have to get out, they'd reweigh the car and subtract that from the first weigh," she said in the video. It was embarrassing. The siblings looked back at just how far they'd come in their weight loss journeys as they returned to salvage junkyards 6 years later. At the start of their journey, when Tammy and Amy were trying to get approved for gastric bypass surgery, they met scrapyard supervisor Ronnie, who was happy to help them. Years later, in 2025, Tammy and Amy reunited with Ronnie, and this time they brought the whole family, including sister Amanda and brother Chris. While a junkyard wasn't a conventional place to weigh yourself, Tammy and Amy admitted they struggled at the start of their weight loss journeys. TLC. Ronnie was chuffed to see the girls and wanted to know just how much weight they'd lost in the 6 years that had passed. When Amy first got on the scrapyard scales back in 2019, she weighed 406 lbs, 184 kgs. It was a number that made her heart drop at the time, but now she weighed in at 249 pounds, 112 kgs, and marked an incredible loss of 157 pounds, 72 kgs. While you'd think the achievement would be cause for celebration, Amy admitted that she was hiding the pain because despite her overall weight loss, she'd gained some over the holiday season. But Sister Tammy chimed in with some encouraging words. "You should still be proud of yourself. You can always get back on track." Tammy had plenty to be proud of herself. Last time she stepped on the scrapyard scale, she burst into tears when she weighed in at 605 pounds, 274 kg. While Tammy's current weight wasn't revealed at the scrapyard, her most recent known weight was 209 lbs, 91 kilograms, a truly remarkable accomplishment. Fans of the show rallied behind Tammy and Amy for being so vulnerable and sharing every part of their journey, even the difficult moments. "What amazing courage the sisters have to share this with the public," one viewer wrote. While another said, "Unreal seeing how far they've both come." A third summed up Tammy and Amy's journey by simply commenting, "Inspirational." During Tuesday's episode, Tammy showed off her slimmer frame after dropping 500 pounds in total and having successful skin removal surgery. In a short snippet uploaded to TLC's Instagram page, the sisters were seen arriving to the S&S Salvage Junkyard 6 years after their initial visit. "Man, last time I've been to this junkyard, I felt like complete trash," Amy could be heard saying, "like the size of a tractor." The video then jumped back to 2019 when Tammy and Amy were greeted by a supervisor named Ronnie who led them to a nearby scale. Amy had explained at the time that both she and her sister were awaiting to get approval to have gastric bypass surgery and needed to find out how much they weighed. "We haven't been able to find a scale to weigh us, and we heard that you might be able to help us," Tammy added. 6 years earlier, Amy had weighed 406 while Tammy was 605, which garnered emotional responses from both of the reality stars. "Seeing that number on the scale, it just made my heart drop," Amy said in a confessional. "This is the most I've ever weighed." It was then Tammy's turn and she admitted, "I did not want to get onto that scale. Honestly, I just wanted to leave." Upon seeing 605 flash onto the small screen, Tammy looked over at her sister before breaking down in tears. "The size that I am right now didn't happen overnight. It's my fault that I'm this size," she said. And in 2025, Amy stepped on the scale once again, with her transformed weight showing 249 pounds. 1000 lb Sisters star. Amy Slaton has teased a major update in her controversial relationship with Brian Scott Lavorne after the arrival of their new baby. Amy rose to fame alongside her sister, Tammy Slaton, as they documented their weight loss journeys. Amy underwent bariatric surgery and lost over 120 pounds, which helped her achieve her dream of becoming a mother. She married Michael Halterman in 2019. The couple welcomed 2 sons, Gage and Glenn. However, their marriage faced challenges, leading to a split in 2023. Amy introduced Scott as her boyfriend in 1000 lb Sisters Season 7. Amy had been busy with wedding planning on 1000 lb Sisters Season 7, even during her sister's risky surgery. It appears Amy may have finally gotten married off camera to her new partner, Brian. Amy recently shared a picture with a fan who purchased an artwork from her. She wrote she was thankful for Katie buying some of my art from me, and added that it was her first sale. Interestingly, in her comments section, Amy wrote, "I'm the works of a website. Be on lookout for Amy Lavorne Creations," suggesting she's changed her last name to Brian's. Amy recently shared a picture with a fan who purchased an artwork from her. She wrote she was thankful for Katie buying some of my art from me, and added that it was her first sale.